What is up, guys? I am Ben and welcome to another video on and in this video I'm going to show you guys on how to make the best combo with the Anky and the Doedicurus on the Quetz. This will allow you to easily farm what you need, whether it's a lot of stone, metal, flint, obsidian, all of that, crystal, and as easy as piece of pie or cake or still a candy from fucking baby. I don't care whatever way you fucking put it. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it the way I do it, because I do it like a boss. Well, to start off first, you're gonna need a Quetz with the platform, and you're going to need a lot of fiber, and you're gonna need a lot of wood and thatch. So to start off, I'm using a bear to gather my fiber. You guys can use a metal sickle and go around in a big forested area. Mainly, people should choose a swamp because, unlike me, as you can see right here, there's a lot of vegetation, but mainly there's vegetation when you come closer over to where I'm going right now. You'll see a bunch of ugly ass shrubs or whatever, which is where I farm my, usually get a lot of fiber. Is these. They give you a lot if you come by them. As you can see here, the bear is getting extreme amount of fiber, and you can easily get it with the metal sickle. So after you get the fiber, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to get some wood and thatch. I can do that. So here I am gonna go to my base, get the Quetz, and I'm gonna be right back. Alright, now before you go to the swamp, make sure that you have a pick, a hatchet, and all the fiber that you just farmed for, whether it was from the bear or from the sickle. So gather a lot of fiber and bring that with you, because you're going to need that when you're making this. I don't know how much fiber, but you're going to need a lot. Alright, now on choosing the spot where to farm your wood, you could either use a beaver, or better yet, you can go in this area where you will easily be able to get your wood. I always go here. This is literally the best spot to go to. As you can see right here, you'll know if you're here if you see these two rocks, and it's just a whole lot of trees and stuff. Who the fuck's pillar? Before I got interrupted by a fuck ton of shit like this wooden pillar that shouldn't be here, I like to say that this is an area where you can get a lot and a lot of wood and thatch. So to start off, let's remove everything off the Quetzal for except these areas. I am keeping this. But I'll remove everything else. I'm not getting, well, I could get my wood back, but what's the fun in that, right? So let me just demolish all this. You know what, fuck it, I'll remove everything. Fuck it all. Now that I demolished everything, what you're gonna need for right here is you're gonna need 4 foundations. Now the reason I say 4 foundations is that way you have enough room to hold the ink or the Doedic onto it. So I'm gonna spawn 1 foundation, and then from there we're gonna place the rest. I advise having the Quetz hover like this. You're going to switch to a foundation, and you're going to go to somewhat of the far corner left of the Quetz. But let's move a little back. Actually, yeah. Try to stay as much as you can to the front, but don't go too far, because sometimes if you go too far, it won't snap to the right side. So we'll just do it right there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get another foundation. So since I have all that fiber, I'll be able to gather it. Now when you're doing this, it's best to have some folders, that way you know what you're doing. So in craftables, I have wood, I have my wooden foundation, and I have wooden ceilings. I do not have wooden ramps in here, which I should. It's best to make cache folders. So let's look for wooden ramps. Put wooden ramp right here, and then as you can see right here, we're going to need 4 foundations, 2 ceilings. So let's start off with the 4 foundations. That second foundation right there, as you see, I need wood and thatch. You can keep on pressing the button, that way you can see how much you need, and it will help you throughout the whole time. I need some thatch. Alright, and now I just need to keep getting some more wood, because I already have the thatch. So that's 3, and that's pretty much all of the foundations. Now that we have the foundations, let's place them. As you can remember, I'll place it on the left side, and now I'm placing it on the right, and I'm snapping it. The reason I don't have it out here is because this is a safe area for you to come onto and get onto your Quetz. But if you keep on watching, you'll have 2 safe areas on getting onto your Quetz besides that one area. So now what we're going to have to focus on is getting 2 ceilings. We just need wood. Alright, now that we have the wood ceilings, we're going to need the ramps. So let's place the ceilings, and what you're going to do is you're going to put them on the side right here. Did I say 2 ceilings? I meant 4. I'm pretty sure I said 4. And then we just snap it. We don't even need to put the Quetz up. And then the rest is ramps. So depending on usually what you would have is you would have, you know, two ramps right here in the middle of the foundations. So just, you know, one, and then right here you'd have it 2, 3. So that's 5, 6, 7, and then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 ramps is how much we need right now. And we can easily get that. So now we just keep gathering. Now that you get enough ramps, which, you know, we needed 12, obviously, unless I don't know how to count. What you're going to need to do is take the ramps, and you're going to make it all the way down to the bottom. But the only one that can go all the way to the bottom is the one closest to the head. So as you see, here's 2, 3, and then, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and that's literally all you need. I mean, if you want to be able to use a Doedicurus, you're gonna have to get 2 more ramps, actually 4 more ramps, because the Doedic has a horrible AoE and you need to have it close to the ground at all times. So in order to do that, we're gonna need 4 more ramps. So this is what it's going to end up looking like. There, that's what it will pretty much look like. If you want the Doedic, it has to look like this, you know, just with the front neck. That way you can easily walk by and pick the Doedic up. Now let's show this off on what it would actually look like in action. As you can see here, I now have my Quetz, and I'm going to bring first my Doedicurus, because the Doedicurus is by far the most difficult thing to use in the game on carrying with the Quetzal, due to its AoE and really difficult to pick up. It's not easy as picking up the ink, I promise you that. I'm going to show you guys how I do it. What you're going to do is you're going to have someone on a Doedicurus, and they're going to be under the Quetzal's neck. That's pretty much how you do it. And I'm going to get my other account to get onto it. But I'd like to also let you guys know that during the weather conditions, if you do not have high fortitude, it's best and recommended that you put beds and sleeping bags right here. Also note, the reason I had the ramp right here was because I can easily access the Quetz. I only had 1 ramps, you know, further, but I added more ramps for the Doedic to easily pick it up. Due to the fact the ramps are much lower to the ground, it makes it more accessible to pick up the Doedic. So now, let me get my other account on, and we'll see it in action. Now that I have the Doedic, I can now proceed on making this video. Now, when you get the Doedic on you, you can either have it at the top right here, or you can keep it down here. It depends if you're a good Quetz flyer like me. Now, in order to do this, you're going to push back on the left analog stick, and you're going to press A. And then you're going to move up. The Doedic should still be on, which is good. And now what you're going to do is going to proceed to areas with rocks. Is that a fucking alpha? There's an alpha on our spike walls. What the actual fuck? I'm going to have to like come back here and like attack that shit. What you're going to do is you're going to bring the Doedic in an area with rocks. This is the part where it gets difficult. Now you're going to land and you're going to walk the Quetz only. You cannot fly with this, because if you do, most likely it will fall off. And you can check to see if it's getting anything by seeing the smoke that it gives up when it hits. And as you can see, it's hitting everything that I'm putting beside it. Now I recognize it just fell off. Oh my god. All you have to do now is you have to get close to it, well, far away from it, and get it in the middle area, which is what I did. And it's up already. And then you just keep walking with it. The reason I don't want you to fly with it is because when you fly, it lags. And not to mention, its AoE means it has to be really close to its rocks, or it will not hit it. As you can see right here, the Doedic is hitting every stone it comes in encounter with. This can work on any other rock. Just make sure that it's close to it. And make sure, regardless on whatever happens, for example, I'm going to make it fall down right here. Stay calm. Get close to it. And when you get like right by it, be gentle. And then you're going to press left on analog stick and press A. But there's a fucking Ankylo trying to kiss my fucking Quetzal ass right now, so it's kind of difficult. But either way, if you can't get it that way, what you can also do is you can grab it and move up. Make sure you're accelerating. That way, you know, as you're accelerating, it will push out. I just have to wait till these Ankylo spit fucking, there we go. Alright, so the Ankylo thing effect got out. I press left and the left trigger and I'm, you know, run with it and it gets out of that area. Alright, so whether you are able to ramp it up or you could just pick it up and you can still get it out of those areas by doing one of those two, just make sure you know how to ramp it up. It takes time, but trust me, if you know how to do this like I can, because you know I'm a fucking pro, none of you guys are like me, so get good, scrub. You will never be good like me, and I'm trying to get it up right now, but you know, fucking Ankylos won't fuck off. I'm like, fucking god, you stupid, ugly motherfucking rattlesnake half inbred motherfucking lizard. Fuck off. Alright, so then now once you pretty much get the Doedicurus done, as you can see, I pretty much did that. And how much stone did I get? I got a lot of stone, and we didn't do it that long. You can get a lot more stone if you keep doing this. It does not affect the Quetzal's weight at all, and it's pretty much how you get it all. So yeah, that's pretty much how you do that. Now, let's try the Anky out. Now that's when you get the ink onto the Quetz, as you can see right here, it's best to have the ink on one of the two ceilings at all times. Now of course it can go lower, but this is the best default position for it to be at when you don't have much weight. Now in order to make the ink consistently hit fast, as you can see that I'm doing, it's best to keep the Ankylo pointed straight at all times. That, or you can look straight up or straight down. Mainly straight up, which usually works. So right now, as you can see right here, if you go past everything, and there's the alpha. Let me get it killed first, because I need the XP for this ink. So give me a second. It's gonna fuck up that alpha. So let's pretty much just watch it and fuck it up. What level is that alpha, by the way? Oh shit. So while it's getting its ass handed by an Ankylo that's just sitting there, we're just gonna watch it on the Quetz and get it leveled up in speed. Main thing you want to do is get your thing up in speed for the Quetz when you're doing this. Do not put in weight because it's fucking pointless. So as you can see here, this is how people level up their inks. They pretty much put them down right beside Alpha Raptors. It could be a Carno, but chances are it won't win against a Carno. So Alpha Raptors it can easily win against. That's a fact. As you can see right there, it was pretty much easy. And now I can level up the Quetz a tiny bit by its movement speed. And now I can level up this baby, which has been always low level. And now it's got some decent levels into it. So let me put its melee up. Alright. Now that we have that up, we can now go test out on some resource. Well, actually, hold on. What am I fucking doing? It's an Alpha Raptor. I gotta... God damn it. The ink's got the shit on it. Really? Just a fucking apprentice bow? Ah, fuck it. I'll just pickaxe this and get the meat over to base real quick. Give me a second, guys. I gotta cook this shit. Anyways, keep in mind, when the Ankylo consistently headbutts, it drains its stamina. Just like when you use a frog, how you just tap A, it won't drain it unless you're really running with it. Now, the ink can pretty much drain easily if it's just headbutting. So make sure that you're consistently not headbutting and that you're swinging your tail majority of the time. But when you see a lot of rocks, it's the best option to headbutt, which is really helpful on getting through and getting stuff really fast. But we're approaching the mountain with a lot of metal, which is good. Well, this mountain does not have the most. It's usually the others. But still, this is a good mountain because I usually get a lot of my metal from here. And like I said, if your ink gets dropped, don't worry, don't panic. It's easier to pick up an ink than it is to do a Doedic. So there's definitely no panicking. When you get your get up on the mountain, you're gonna pretty much just walk with it and get it under areas where it can easily hit it. Right now it's hitting crystal and other shit, so yeah. So this is the part where I pretty much get to headbutt. So right now I'm having it look down. Well, actually look up, my bad. Gotta have it look up. And then it's gonna consistently headbutt. Doesn't want to headbutt. There we go. Now it's headbutting. Bastard. Alright, so now it's headbutting a lot and it's collecting a lot more faster. It's helping me get done with whatever I need to do. You can hover with it like this. It also helps. And you're pretty much collecting metal like crazy. And yeah. It's best to do nothing but melee when you're using an Ank, because that's pretty much what they all need is melee in order to get their more metal. So consistently have that as an option. Don't put fucking weight. If you have a Quetz and a platform, do not put weight in your Ank, please. That's just fucking pointless. As you can see, it is overweight from 800 pounds, and we can go down to how much metal it got. Within those, few rocks, it got that much metal, and it got this much flint and crystal, a lot of crystal and stone. So keep that in mind. This is an official server. This is server 42, so keep in mind you can do this on official and on any other server. And yeah, so yeah, just pretty much share this with a lot of people. If you don't, you're a fucking douchebag. Anyways, guys, I hope this helped. I'm Ben. I will see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for more. Bye! You must be new to the channel. Click here.
Do it!
And then click here.
Just do it!
And that's all you gotta do. Yes,
do
click
it!
that button.
What are you waiting for?
Yes. Yes.
Do it!
What the? What? No!
Do it! Yes, you can!
This is bullshit. Why do I have to be out of the screen?
Do